Good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday, May 12th, and I got to get the little commenty thing open so I can see if you're saying hi. Charlie and I are delighted to see you all. We've put the cats on the porch because they're going bonkers, so they won't be driving us insane. We have two cats who were theoretically altered before they came to see us, tutored, as it were. But one of them still seems to have quite a bit of testosterone in him. Hi, Steve Verona. Nice to see you. Hi, Bonnie O'Donnell. All right, Charlie, you ready?
Yeah.
Oh, look, here's Chris Norman. Hi, Chris Norman. Hi, Neil. Nice to see you. Put away all of your angry, put away all of your sad, and put away all of the winter, the dream you had, and take out this little seed, the hope that we all need. I will love you to the moon, and to the moon on the mornings when you're feeling old. All the warnings you were ever told, they seem to be coming true. To the moon when you can't remember how or why. Love might hang in your sky. Hi, Pat. Hi, Janet. And put away Janet Wisniewski from Brussels. And put away all your receipts, what you owe and what you keep, and how you plan to survive when the drop is sudden and steep. Let the afternoon come, maybe not get anything done. I will love you to the moon, and to the moon on the mornings when you're feeling old. All the warnings you were ever told, they seem to be coming true. To the moon when you can't remember how or why. Love might hang in your sky. Hi, Claude. Hi, Aloysius. Guitar is louder than my vocal. Sing with all the... Oh, I got confused. Sing with all the space inside. Let it fall out. Don't even try for the back of the room and the notes that are way up high. Let it vibrate in your chest. Maybe this song will help you rest. I will love you to the moon, and to the moon on the mornings when you're feeling old. All the warnings you were ever told, they seem to be coming true. To the moon when you can't remember how or why. Love might hang in your sky. Hi, John Ferrulo. Hi, Tom Smith, who we're going to have lunch with soon. Bren Olivier say, what is it about your voice and presence? I'm in tears already. Oh, bless your heart. Aloysius says, the guitar is louder than vocal for me. Interesting. Is that happening for anybody else? Hi, Mary Williston. Claude Galinsky's here. Pat Buckner, who's got a new name. Steve Verona says, saw the Mother Tree show via live stream from Passy. Great show. Thank you. We had a really good time. Thanks for tuning in, Steve. Here's Janet Wisniewski from Brussels. Hello, Janet.
Janet.
Nice to see you. Ginny Murphy. Judy Abbey. Hi. Judy Abbey. Nancy Basket. Good morning. Lots of people here. I want to thank you all for... Look who just got in. Somehow I didn't shut that door enough. Okay, well, now the door is wide open. No, Gus, you cannot. No, Gus, no. Gus wants to be part of the show now. Guitar seems fine to me, says Bonnie. Lauren Payne. Good morning, Cozy and Charlie. Love you the mood. Okay, here comes Gus. There's Gus. Gus, don't step on the computer. Gus, go. That was Gus. Let's see if we can get rid of Gus. Come on, Gus. Time to go. Oh, I got to get in the floor. Oops. There you gotta go. Sorry, buddy. That was a real moment. Hi, Gus. Guitar, voice balance seems okay to me, says Tom.
The other one.
And here's, the door is wide open.
Which door?
The front door, because that's how they got in. They pushed the door open. We'll get it later. Anyway, guys, hi. Welcome to our real world.
This is an appropriate song for this.
Yes, it is. but in many ways what we're going through now feels kind of similar. Noah the ark and all the animals trying to survive, waiting out the 40 days and nights till the earth once again is dry. The giraffes are getting wet, it's raining on the deck, it's raining everywhere else too. Noah the ark and all the animals wondering what we'll do. The monkeys lock themselves into the engine room with all the grain that we stored on deck 5, and they're distilling it along with the potatoes we brought on board to keep the goats and pigs alive. And no one knows when the larger cats might start hunting the rest of us at night. But if the monkeys get their vodka in production, we will not go down without a fight. The raccoons are in the kitchen and they're washing the food, and they will not stop washing their hands. And thank God we brought the crows and the carrion birds, they'll earn their keep before we find land. And some nights I go down to the bottom of the boat where the rats are living in the dark, 'cause I am thinking they will know if we're sinking, when to go if the dove does not come back to the ark. And some nights I want to break every bone on the boat and put my hand through the window glass. When the barometer is falling, the sirens are calling, it'd be a kindness if you'd tie me to the mast. And this morning the swan is on her nest, and though of course she will not let us see, and the finches have found a puddle, look outside, they're happy. Nice, Charlie. I like your die-die-dies.
I'm trying to figure out how to match your die-die-dies with my die-die-die, but I can't quite get there.
You know, while I do the poem, would you mind going and shutting the door? I can feel the cold air on my feet. So I put the cats on the screen porch.
The big door?
The door to the porch, yeah. So what happens is we have a screen porch, and it means that our indoor cats get to go out. Yeah, the vocal isn't very loud. A couple of people have said that. Okay, well, I can work on that. I can make it a little louder, but unfortunately it's going to make everything louder. Yeah, I made it a tiny bit louder. I have a poem for you. Claude says, I'm about to have 2 cats moving in with my sweetie tomorrow. Oh, yeah, you love cats, Claude. I'm glad for that. Steve Verona, the ark lands on Ararat. Noah standing at the door. Okay, nobody gets off until I find out who ate the dove. Oh, that's funny. Neil says, Charlie, I've always told you how brilliant your bass playing is. Today it is perfect. Thanks. Connie Jellison, good morning. Good morning to Utah. All right, I have a poem by Rosemary Witola-Trome, where I often read you poems from her. She has a poem a day. It's wonderful. This is called Duct Tape, Maximum Strength. Starting the long drive home, I do not turn on the radio to hear news of the broken world. My father taught me every broken thing, from coolers to car doors to roofs, could be fixed with silver duct tape, at least for a while. How big would the roll have to be, America? On the seat beside me, a green and white striped bag is filled with hummus and cheesy crackers, chocolates filled with coconut and pistachio oat protein bars, dried mango strips, plus a small baggie of pretzel twists. A road food care package my friends prepared for me in the middle of the night, so it would be waiting on the counter for me to find when I left their home at dawn. Perhaps kindness is a kind of duct tape, which is to say it doesn't actually fix things, but it does help us go on. What is broken is still broken, but I can taste the adhesion in the coffee they ground for me last night, so I could be awake for this morning's drive, hints of cinnamon, dark chocolate, toffee, and love. I feel how their kindness holds me together this morning, how sticky it is. The message they wrote for me in the sand, you are loved. The message will fade, but as the world goes on breaking, I feel surrounded by their kindness all the way home. I love this poem, that kindness is like a duct tape. And do we remember that last week I was talking about how John Ferrulo has said he's looking for moments of kindness sightings. And this poem made me think of kindness sightings. We've been really busy recently, and I keep telling you about shows. We do have one this weekend and next weekend. It's we're like working musicians these days, like before the pandemic. We're going to be in Deerfield, New Hampshire, which for some of you, like maybe Ginny Murphy, is somewhere near you.
Is that just open at the door?
Yeah, tickets at the door. It's at the Deerfield Grange Hall in Deerfield, New Hampshire.
It's a benefit, right?
No. Is it?
I think so. They raise a lot of money for stuff.
It's a benefit.
I don't know what it is.
Not sure what for. We were going to play the Dandelion. That's right, for spring. Was the door open?
It's now shut.
And where are they?
They're out there.
All right, they'll survive. Our yard is covered in dandelions. Let us consider the lettuce. It's not as healthy as they said. Like certain anxious dogs, it's a little overbred. They made it as sweet as they can, 'cause that's what sells at a produce stand. It turns out something bitter is better for you. Oh, the rabbits and the woodchucks have known this all along. They're not getting into your garbage, they're out there in your lawn. When the world feels like a deadly place, eat something we can't erase. You wanna survive, eat the dandelion. If you wanna make it up the hill, eat something we cannot kill. They wanna give you one more pill. Get down in the dirt, maybe you will find a trait you can admire, a living thing that won't expire. Times are dire, eat the dandelion. Oh, the world will come to get you in oh so many ways. Complicated chemicals are rounding out our days. Kraft, Cheetos, stuff like that's gonna make us stupid, make us fat. And I'll tell you where your health is at. Go out and eat the yard. If you wanna make it up the hill, eat something we cannot kill. They wanna give you one more pill. Get down in the dirt, maybe you will find a treat you can admire, a living thing that won't expire. Times are dire, eat the dandelion. It's bitter, it's true. It turns out bitter is better for you. If you wanna make it up the hill, eat something we cannot kill. They wanna give you one more pill. Get down in the dirt, maybe you will find a trait you can admire, a living thing that won't expire. Times are dire, eat the dandelion. Oh, times are dire, eat the dandelion. Connie Jellison says, I will remind my Deerfield friends to go see you. Connie Jellison, you have friends in Deerfield, New Hampshire? I love that. Lauren Payne, it's finally spring. Yay for the dandelions. I agree. Jim Peel, good morning. Tricia Cronin, Salt Lake City, ask me about my dandelion summer sometime when you get a minute or two. I will, Tricia. I hope to see you at camp. Casey Stafford, howdy from Kansas. Nice to see you. All right.
We're having a very slow spring here.
Yeah.
It was like still 35 this morning.
It was 30,
Yeah.
yeah, something like
I
that.
have the wood stove on. I went and put another piece of wood on
Did you?
after you complained of the cold.
I was only complaining the cold because the cats that I got are letting the cold air in the
I
house.
know.
So today I'm going to have to rearrange all my rugs because they are destroying beautiful rugs that I got from my family. So I decided today I'm going to have to change some rugs. Connie Jellison, I grew up around Raymond, New Hampshire. Wow, Connie, cool. All right, Charlie, we're going to play the first song. Aloysius says, I have a picture of my face on the ground next to dandelions, and I posted it yesterday. Awesome. Dandelions, we love them.
You're getting this in A, right?
Where we
I got
practiced it, is
yeah,
that
yeah.
okay? Yeah? All right. We were looking around for songs. We've been doing a lot of shows, and I was looking for songs we haven't been playing and ones that I don't want to forget. And sometimes I have songs that I'm just not feeling like I have a way to put them in a concert in a way that is appropriate. Some of my songs I feel like they were great at one time in my life, but I still feel they're well written. So Pea in the Bed. Ginny Murphy says, one of the names for dandelion in French is pissenlit, pea in the bed. Interesting. Wow. So this is one of those songs that it was a little bit of a songwriting breakthrough for me. When TR and I split up, I had not written any songs because I just didn't want to go into that personal space. Then when I met Charlie, one night on the phone when he was in Massachusetts and I was in Utah, I was talking about something about songs, and at the end of the conversation, whatever it is that we've been talking about, you said, go write that song. And I went and wrote it, and I wrote it in the next 24 hours. So it's kind of this magical, all of a sudden I was writing again. So this is called the first song. Ever since you left, I have wondered what would be the first song, how to wrap a string of words around all the ways we went wrong, all the phrases I started, all the pages that I erased. I've thrown out as many lines as I watched over time find their way onto your face. When I was younger, this sort of song was an easier thing to write, 'cause back then the you was always wrong and the I was always right. But I have seen you bring about more than one moment of grace. It'll be a very long time till she can draw every line that I know by heart on your face. Ever since you left, I have wondered how to be your friend. For all the bright new beginnings, there is a price to pay for the end. It's not a complicated story, just a question of where to begin. 'Cause everyone's heard a song of two hers pulling on just one hymn. In all that I let go of, and all that I embrace, all of the time and every line that you left behind on my face, I have heard about how forgiveness could help me to move on. I don't know if this is forgiveness, All I know is this is the first song. Nice, Charlie. Good job. All right. Sarah Williams, good morning. Enjoying on my TV. Came to share. Well, thank you for being here. Okay, let's play. We also went back into the annals to find this song, which I ran into somebody this weekend. We were talking about my song about a yeast infection. It was actually quite a compliment. Susan Werner ended up at the back of Passim on Thursday night, and I hadn't seen her in many years. And she was complimenting me on Turbo Yeast, so I thought, well, let's play it. Susan Werner is an awesome songwriter. And it certainly will change the channel after that song. So this was written after getting a speeding ticket on Route 4 between Portsmouth and Concord, New Hampshire, on my way to the gynecologist. Oops. This song got me banned from Vermont Public Radio because I put it on an album. Oh, here's Julia Logan. Hi, Sarah Rooney. Nice to see you, sweetheart. Aloysius says, Susan. Sarah Rooney, did you see that article in the New York Times about this breakthrough on drugs and something about pancreatic and other cancers? Pretty amazing. There's an amazing article in the New York Times. Okay, so this is written. I get a $100 speeding ticket on the way to the gynecologist because of this yeast infection. And I come home and the $100 speeding ticket inspires me to write this. Whoa. Yeah, sorry. Itch in a particular niche you might not wanna watch. I'm gonna rip out my crotch, but if you find you have got that special feminine rot, do anything to make it go away. I've been considering a hairbrush, considering a knife. If it won't go away, don't wanna go on with life. In all complete candor, a small belt sander might just about do it. You'd have to sand right through it. And I've been thinking that embalming might somehow be more calming, a chemical that surpasses lethal mustard gases to kill the little beast in his fungal little feet. Good job, Charlie. Okay, you're up, honey.
Pretty close.
Pretty close. Charlie's going to do a song. Regine Huddleston, good morning. Funny songs, amen. Beacon Beats Music. Is that Rob Hamilton? No, it's not. Glad I caught the end of the show, and you, Charlie, were amazing at Passim last week. Ken Matson, nice to see you.
Let's swap instruments.
Yeah, let's watch. Oh, Julia Logan, best gynecological advice in your lyrics, so thank you. Thank you, Julia. Coming from a doctor, I appreciate that. All right, Charlie's going to do a song. Who else is here? Sorry about the tuning there, Charlie. You might want to tune that a little bit.
So, this next song I called Monkey and a Chain. And I probably have done it before on a live stream. Maybe once. But I went through a period where I was interested in writing
about your darker side.
Songs about my dark side. I heard from a therapist once that it was important to make friends with your dark side.
That's what my song about the yeast infection was. Definitely a dark side.
And so this was sort of in the realm of a song about that was kind of a warning to my partner.
Can you see these guys here on the screen? Can you see the screen? You can see it, right? Okay,
yeah.
Good. All right.
I got a monkey on a chain, and I know that it's kind of strange, but I'm not sure which one of us is tied to who. And there's a wolf in a hole that I dug down in the basement. I guess I'd better tell you about him too. Now my monkey plays a game that we learned from my pop, and he plays it all the time, and he don't know when to stop. Oh, it can be real fun to put your brother down. Find a place to stick the needle in. It's just a way to hack around. It's not meant to do no harm. Take a little sting, and that's the way you win. But my monkey plays that game that we learned from my dad, and he don't know to stop when it's making you sad. Now the wolf's been down below since a long, long time ago. Long time ago. I couldn't tell you when we started this. Oh no, I gotta do that again. Now the wolf's been down since a long, long time ago. Yeah, him and all of his derangement. I try to keep him down, but he still hangs around. I couldn't tell you when we started this arrangement. He's wound up so damn tight, and he don't know wrong from right. He can do a lot of damage when he fights, and he don't know when to stop. He reminds me of my pop when he fought just like a mad dog. Now you can see how I might have a monkey a wolf down in the basement, a monkey on a chain.
Nice recovery there, Charlie.
Oh, yeah.
Well done. Derangement and arrangement is an awesome rhyme. It was worth fixing. Definitely.
Derangement and arrangement.
Derangement and arrangement.
All
right, Charlie, we're going to go out on Harold and his purple crayon, because I just felt like it. Claude Galinsky, I beat a speeding ticket once by explaining that I was driving to a root canal, and they let you off. That's awesome. Brenna, I can't believe they banned you on Vermont Public Radio. It was a male DJ. Ed Coddington, good morning. Steve Verona, re-Vermont banning. DJ made the cardinal radio mistake of not listening to a song before playing it on here. That's a very good point, Steve. Good point. Regine Huddleston, I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. You sound really interesting, splendid, peachy. Reminds me of that dude with Winona Judd. Cactus. Oh, thank you. Kim Wallet, good morning, honey. Bravo, Charlie, says Neil. It's a Dark Side song. Okay, we're going to go out on one that didn't warn Charlie about. So I should let you off the hook utterly. Harold and his purple crayon. So we can all remember that we are drawing our own world. And I've been not reading the news in the morning. I've been sketching and reading poetry and painting. Just sort of as an experiment, because I felt like I was spending so much time reading the news. I would start with Heather Cox Richardson, who I worship and I adore, but then I would just go to the news, and and so I've been trying to change that. And you know what? In my own world, in my living room, is there a disaster this morning? No, there's not. So it's an interesting way to change how you start your day. Julia Logan, off-label use of power tools may we all be left with. Women may be all we're left with if the Supreme Court keeps eroding women's rights. Very true. Was Mary DeRosa the person on the radio, says Aloysius? No, it was. I don't know who it was. It was a man. We'd like to thank you for joining us. We'll be back next week. And I'm glad you got a little cameo of Gus's front paws. Good, Cozy. Let's try that again. It was me. Boy, I haven't done this in a while. Let's try it again. Creativity is the opposite of depression for me, says Sarah. I agree. John Frullo, you have 2 cats. There's always a disaster in the living room. Thank you. So Harold has a purple crayon, and he draws a purple line. Harold draws this line for a couple of pages, and his hand starts to get tired. So his hand starts to shake. So the line becomes wavy. So the line becomes water. So Harold falls in. But Harold remembers he still has his purple crayon, so he draws himself a purple boat. He climbs into his purple boat and he sails on his purple sea. When Harold is tired of sailing on his purple sea, he draws himself a purple island and he gets off. On his purple island, Harold draws a purple bed, a purple apple tree. No, on his purple island, Harold draws a purple apple tree, a purple bed, a purple moon in the sky. When Harold is hungry, he eats a purple apple. And when Harold is tired, he goes to bed in his purple bed, under his purple moon. We hope that you draw yourselves a restful, peaceful week, full of beauty that you can find there in your world. I hope you have a week full of a little less news and a little more interesting fun out there in the world with the birds and the trees. And we hope to see you next week. Draw a clear path before you and a clean path behind you. And now we're going to sing. Sorry about this mess up, haven't played it in a while. Harold has a purple crayon. He drew the water and he drew the bed that he lay on. He drew the moon in the sky, a tree, it was kind. He put apples in the branches. Harold draws his grand design. Thanks for being here with us. We'll see you next week. Have a wonderful week. Bye. I gotta figure out how to turn it off though.